Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back to College Football 25 LT Jazz. The season is over. We finished 9-4. Pretty good season. For us to be in the ACC, for the first year, not too bad. Um, we are a three-star program, and I think this is where the series will finally start to settle down and we're going to be in the ACC for a long time. And I think we're going to start to see the LT Jazz hopefully compete against bigger schools and try to get into the college playoffs, which we have never done. But just to wrap up the year, started off looking really good on offense. Dropped a 50 bomb against Kent State. I feel so bad. I just abandoned them. It's kind of funny. But then we lose to Pittsburgh. We go on a 3-game winning streak. Then we lose, go on a 2-game winning streak. Then the two games really hurt. These two games really hurt us, losing to Florida State and Tennessee. Both winnable games. Tennessee more so. And then we finished off against Boston College, which was nice. A nice win there. 45-17, winning our bowl game for the first time ever. And I think that's why this is going to be a season to remember, because the first ever bowl win in LT Jazz history has been accomplished. Jamie Bell does get it done. Same with Jake Turcotte. Jay Fresh, showed up for our bowl game, man. So I'm proud of this team this year. Outside of us winning the CUSA Conference Championship, I think that's the biggest accomplishment the LT Jazz have done this year. Real quick before we move any further, let's just take a look at the award winners. Just to say we've covered it, make sure Player of the Year goes to Julian Sayin. Did he win the Heisman? I'm assuming that's the Heisman, ain't it? For some reason I thought a different name. No, he didn't win the Heisman. That goes to Malachi Nelson. Okay. Interesting. Well, congratulations there. So, back to the award winner. So, wow. DeMar Holman just second on Player of the Year award. It's funny because this man comes second his whole college career, and then he gets to the big game finally and just plays horrible. I don't know what to say. I think Julian Sayin deserves it over. It's just DeMar Holman he's in throughout this whole series. He's been so close to winning either a little bit of rewards or winning the national championship, but he hasn't been able to do any of that. Nevertheless, he's had a very good college career, but that national championship performance leaves a lot to question. Julian Sayin did decent, but this was the running up. For head coach of the year, it doesn't go to Jane Bell. It actually is Ian Liberty. He steals it away from Jane Bell. Rightfully so. Jane Bell did kind of fall off there a little bit, but nonetheless, Jane Bell has made a name for himself as a coach. A- prestige here. And best quarterback goes to Julian Sayin. Best defensive player goes to Johnny Cisco, redshirt freshman, so they're gonna have him for a while. Best defensive back goes to DeMarvin Holland. Is this not the second year he's won that? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he's going pro, baby. Remember DeMarvin Holland. He's going to be a first rounder, I would think. For best running back, Jake Turcotte is running out of time to get that award, but he was third this year in the end of it all. So close. Nevertheless, he was a top running back in college. He can say that for sure. a top 3. Ben Dravis Jacobs for best wide receiver, DT, Stuart Sullivan, and there you go. So best quarterback goes to Malachi Nelson, Elijah Rushing, running back, best interior lineman, Kelton Smith Jr., Jackson McGohan for best tight end. For assistant coach, Boise State get it done this year, Jason Robinson and Deron Mosley. So the linebacker, Austin Brown. Best kicker goes to Clayton Hawkins 2 years in a row. I wish it would show that, by the way. Like, do what NHL does and show like the last 5 years. Like, like dang. So we can at least see, especially you could do that easy in college football. Because I mean, players only stay for 4 years, like, right? I mean, they only play 4 years. I mean, come on. Like, why not just have us another page that shows us the last 5 seasons for each award? Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? So I didn't show this, but we cut Dan Zimmer. I thought, because of EA, they would just fall off the face of the earth. But no, we cut him. He actually got picked up by Boise State and was a top 8 punter or kicker. Wow, that's amazing. That's so cool. Tyler White wins the best punter, best returner. There you go. Okay. That's so cool, though. So we all know how it ended. What a year. So, but just in case you didn't know, Ohio State wins it again. 45-31 over Wisconsin. It was not a domination, but it kind of was. Like, Wisconsin never had a lead. Whenever they scored, Ohio State scored. Whenever, and it was really the sloppy play from DeMar Holman that why they lost. Like he threw so many interceptions and there's 2 pick sixes in the game. But the run for Ohio State was pretty impressive when they beat, Miami 49-28. Then they beat UAB 45-20. I mean, they really did deserve this. They only struggled against Texas A&M, which they were able to pull that out 26-17. And it was really no different when they faced Wisconsin. This was Ohio State's year. They really did. They dominated the 2027 national championship, winning 45-31. Wisconsin at least kept it close, but it was all Ohio State. So congratulations to them. They get another one. For season stats, this will be interesting. I haven't looked at this yet. So Jamie Bell, decent year, about average from what we see from him. Possibly the most yards he's thrown. If I'm not mistaken. Close, but no. He definitely threw the most touchdown passes. And then for rushing, about a little less than what he did. He's gotten a little less each year, but 7 tutties on the ground. This is amazing. Like, he is an amazing quarterback. I'm going to miss not having him. But Jake Turcotte, we kind of covered this. We knew it would happen, but he blew the LT Jazz record out of the water. 1,212 yards rushing. Oh my goodness, what a workhorse he was this year. 10 rushing touchdowns. He did an amazing job. Receiving looks like this. Nobody really stepped up too much. CA definitely had a off year. So not much to really say about that. For defense, DeMarvin Holland. Wow. Our corner led in tackles. This kid is going to the pros. I'm telling you that right now. JoJo McNitt played fantastic. 71 tackles. Yaboya, though he only had that 1 pick, I mean, he was a tackle machine for us. Dakota Mills. We'll be missing him. He is leaving this year, unfortunately. if I had to give the game the player of the year personal from Johnny, you know, from the head coach here, uh, for defense, it's going to DeMarvin Holland, and then if I had to give an offensive player of the year, I think I got to give it to Jake Turcotte. I mean, he was such a asset on the ground this year. I mean, 1,200 yards. That's gonna be hard. That's gonna be a record for a long time, I think, in LT Jazz history. But yeah, so as far as kicking went, pretty decent. Not the best, not the worst. 80% field goal percentage though. Uh, definitely want to see a little bit better than that. But it is college, football. And then when it came to sacks, Nick Forsythe stole the show right under Joel. Joel Hammer played amazing, for a while there, but he had to play that middle linebacker role. Couldn't play the edge anymore when McNick went down with that injury. But this is amazing. If I could see this kind of sack performance from my defense each year, I'm going to be happy, actually, because two guys that were right under double-digit sacks is really good. LTGS history, 9 sacks is the record. And Forsythe tied that, and Hammer almost did as well. So, pretty impressed with the defense this year. Nevertheless, let's take a look at who's leaving. Before we do that, just real quick, let's see the league leaders, like top 3 kind of thing. Not going to take too much time here. There'd be so much to cover. So 4 yards, it is Malachi Nelson. That makes sense. Oh my goodness, 56. Dude, is this normal? I don't feel like this is how college football kids play. I feel like these stats are not realistic. I don't know. Maybe that is 56 tutties to 9 interceptions. Man's acting like the next Patrick Mahomes or something. That's insane to me. But right behind him, Ryan Staub. 50 tutties, 8 interceptions. And this is for Colorado here. So I've never even heard of this kid's name. What is he all about? How long has he been playing? What is he? He is a senior. And he had a breakout year, to say the least. So he was a little wild last year. Not too crazy the year before. His senior year, though, oh my goodness. Is that a real person, or is this... I wonder. Yeah, Ryan Staub is a real kid. Okay. Well, anyways, for touchdowns, top 3 goes to Nelson Staub, and there he is, DeMar Holman, but he played horrible in the national championship. He did have 15 interceptions this year. I think he threw like 4 of those in the national championship game. Well, Jamie Bell may have never been at anywhere close to these numbers, but Jamie Bell, I do think, has had a good college career so far. For the worst, you got Champ Long throwing 21 interceptions and PJ Hatter throwing 20. Makari threw 19. So, yeah, there you go. Moving over to rushing. Oh, only one man broke for more yards than Jake Turcotte. And that is Devin Green. Now, I will note, top 5 all have way less carries than Jake does. But even still, man, what a dang year. What an achievement to say that, you were in the top 2 for rushing yards. Pretty impressive. Then for touchdowns, 12 is the highest number there. Jake Turcotte right there. So, not too shabby. Over to receiving, we had a lot of good receivers this year. Cordell Russell with 15, and Cameron Lacey with 15. So it drops off to 14. Then to 13. A lot of players get a lot of receiving yards. This is the new type of college football, less running, more airing it out. Chip Sanders. That is an amazing name. Is that a real player or a generated player? Because that is an amazing name. Chip Sanders. 23 receiving touchdowns. 1488 for yards, 85 receptions. What a damn year. Boise State. This got to be a generated player. It is. Chip Sanders. That's so cool, bro. I want to see this guy in the MFL. Wow. That's such a cool name. I don't know why I like that name so much, but it is really cool and very impressive indeed. He's a sophomore. Did he play his freshman year? Probably not, but yeah, he didn't. So, wow, what a breakout for him. I wonder if, I hate that you have to keep doing this, but I wonder if, let me see. What's his dev trait? Impact. Okay, so we'll keep an eye on him, but let's keep it moving and go to the defensive stats. Alrighty, I'm back. I had to get some tea here, peppermint tea. Anyways, wanted to go over to the defensive stats here real quick. Johnny Cisco, wow, a freshman, redshirt freshman. Dude, that's impressive. 114 tackles by Johnny Cisco. I have a feeling we may be seeing this man in the MFL. Johnny Cisco. Tristan Jernigan. And then Jaden Walker. Those are your triple-digit tacklers. 4 sacks. Now, this is kind of broken, so let me just real quick do this by this. 14 and a half, 14 and a half. This is kind of, 17 and a half. I've never seen that high. Daniel Harris. Oh, my goodness. UAB. They made it to the college playoffs there, so that makes sense. This kid was insane. Get to the quarterback. 12 and a half, 16 and a half. Stuart Sullivan. Wow. Okay. 15 for Shaka Woods. And 13 and a half. Not too bad. So again, you can obviously see we're not on this type of level yet for sacks, and then interceptions, DeMarvin Holland with 7. That is tied for the country with Justin Horn. I'm telling you, man, DeMarvin Holland is going to be an NFL player. I mark my words, man. He's going to be going for sure. But let's see who we have leaving. Let's get on with this off season here. I am so ready and hyped for this. The off season may not be as crazy as like the pros with free agency and then the draft, but like this game, when you're focusing on college, it's more exciting throughout the whole year because not only do you have your games to play, but you do have recruiting to do, and you can get commits early and stuff. So I don't know, it's just a different feeling. I don't know which one I would say that I like more necessarily, because it's been a lot of fun managing this college team, knowing that 4 years the kid's gonna leave, kind of thing. I would still say I am definitely more of a pro guy, and the pros are fun to build a team up, but I would say I think it's easier to build a team up in the pros because you can get guys on long contracts and then your team is set for, the long haul. But moving on, looking at the teams leaving or the players leaving, we got some big names here: Decker, Moon, Page. But on the bigger side of things, we have Jermaine Houston leaving, an 87 overall tackle. James Skaggs is going. A lot of these kids are just all getting drafted. I mean, excuse me, all getting just graduating. None are getting drafted. But DeMarvin Holland is probably going to be getting drafted in my Madden series because he played phenomenal. But you don't really get drafted if you don't hit that 90 overall in this game, so that's kind of why none of these people got drafted. But nevertheless, that is who we're losing this year. We're losing not a lot of kids, but we're losing some key parts to our team. I wanted to see if Ohio State lost anybody. They do. Man, okay. They lose a running back, wide receiver. So there you go. This guy's transferring. And then they went against I can't even remember now. I'm so tired. Wait, who did Ohio State go against? Oh, Wisconsin. Yeah, they're down here. I wanted to see if their quarterback has called it quit. No, so DeMar Holman, he knows after that performance he had, he can't call it quits yet. He's got to prove himself. There you go. Okay. Well, enough of that. Let's continue. I guess we could upgrade our coach here real quick before we continue. I want to take a look at this. So scheme guru boost, throw under pressure and break that. Yeah, I actually want to do this all the way because I don't know. I think, any edge you can have with the quarterback position is like, so this basically improves your team, like their stats, for each game. So like if you draft a guy with 75 catching, but you have that upgrade, he can have 80 catching. So that's like a win, honestly. But yeah, so let's keep it moving and see. I don't know. Oh, just dropped my phone there. But I don't know if oh, here's the draft results. This is kind of cool. Oh wow, wait. So we actually did have a guy go. Jermaine Houston went. That's pretty cool, round 7. So that'll actually help us in our school's like performance kind of thing, because we want to build up that idea that, hey, if you come over to LT, you're gonna have a chance to go to the pros kind of thing. I mean, we're competing over at the end of this. I mean, I want our rivals to be LSU, right? Like, I want to be competing with this school. I want to be the Louisiana team, not LSU. So we've got a long way to go. We are a 3-star school now, though, so we are starting to peak some in. Like, you're gonna have to start taking this a little bit serious, I think. You know. On the flip side of that, dude, the Raging Cajuns, who were a pretty bad off school like we were, are a 3-star school. So they're starting to build their teams up. It's so cool watching other teams that were low build their stars up, man. Like, I actually like that. There's some teams that just don't do it right. Like, Kent State is still struggling. I'm pretty sure they're actually worse off than they were. But not everybody can have a good story, right? I wanted to see. Yeah, Kent State's still a 1-star. Some teams will stay bad forever, I mean, that's realistic. But transfer portal / off-season recruiting. We don't have many scholarships actually to give. So we have 900 hours. Ohio State, who just won, has the best class by far right now, way over Georgia. And we have fallen down a little bit. LSU is a 14 there. But we are in the 60s, I do believe now. Yeah, 62. Oh, I was actually wrong. We have 32 scholarships to give out. I thought it was saying we've already given 32 away. Dang, so we got some work to do actually. Yeah, we've only gotten 2 to commit. Now we're gonna do the portal and whatnot. I'm gonna do all of this off camera. That way I'm not talking forever and I can focus. But we'll go over when I'm done the results. Alrighty, I am back. That took a while. That took me about a good 30 minutes or so, but I wanted to take my time there, and I actually ended up adding some new faces to the board, and we ended up winning some good things. I haven't looked yet to see where we ranked for our class, but I have a feeling we did pretty good, guys. So let's take a look here. National Signing Day. This is the official, official board. So real quick, I forgot to take these guys off, but it looks like we got 2 4-stars. So we didn't add anything. You know what? Let's just go look at the actual top classes here real quick. And bam. So, okay. So Ohio State with 30 gets first place by a lot. It really didn't change for them. We were hovering at, what was it, 60 or something like that, or 40? And we ended up, did we bust top 30? No. Well, are we in the 30s? We are in the 30s. Yes. Yes, this is definitely by far the highest we've ever ranked. We got 5 4-stars, 14 3-stars, 5 2-stars, a total of 24 commits. And we were just like, I mean, we're in the range to be in the top 30, baby. Oh my goodness. That's awesome, guys. That is really awesome. Oh, it feels good to get a good draft in there. We're turning this team into something to be feared, man. I mean, look at all the ranked teams that are behind us, right? Like, this is pretty good. I was wanting to know how my boy Jane Bell did after having a good year like that. Doesn't look like they did too good in the recruiting, though. They didn't take advantage of it. They get 4 3-stars and 24. And the worst of the worst, UL Monroe. Oh my goodness. James Madison, Old Dominion, Kansas State, Idaho State. Yikes. Georgia Southern, East Montana. But yeah, so in the ACC, this is gonna be a tough conference to play in, but we're on the better end of it. But we are not nowhere near Miami Hurricanes, Clemson. Really, just those two. We kind of in the ballpark with everybody else. So I feel really good about this class. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. For being a 2.5-star going into this. But one of the guys I'm really excited for is a junior transfer, Steven Blanco. I'll have to get a little more information on him, but he has the ability Shifty and 360, meaning this guy's 5'8", 195. He about to be able to juke the cleats off of people. And you're dang right I'm about to use this guy like crazy. 93 carrying, so he doesn't have a fumbling problem. 99 change of direction, 94 acceleration. His top end speed isn't nice, isn't elite, but it's good. It's very good. I think he's going to. I'm just gonna say this. My boy Jake Turcotte got a little bit of some competition because I ain't no bias around here. Whoever's the best player gets the start, and I'm just gonna say Steven Blanco looks really good. But I do like having two backs. So Steven Blanco could be the speedy guy, and then Jake Tricati, obviously the power back. But then that brings us to the other transfer, the sophomore, Nick Everett, right? 6'1", 180. Uh, he's actually not as impressive, but he is a 4-star. But he's a good receiving back, I would say, But he may not even stay running back. I may move him at wide receiver because he's got the height to do it. So I do think Jake Tricati is going to be our getting a lot of touches. Like, I don't really see us Nick Everett being better than Jake Tricati, to be honest. But he has impact development. Uh, Steven Blanco has normal development, so that's a little bit of a negative there. For another transfer, we got Jeff Wallen. He has normal dev, as you can see at the bottom right. Rashad Johnson. This is a transfer freshman. He has star development. This is really huge, actually, for a DT. We needed a good DT. And he already has 88 strength, so this is really good. Moving over to Cole Hawker. This is just a recruit from high school. He has impact development, clear-headed, winning time, team player. So a little disappointed in the development trait. I thought seeing those 3 mentals that he might be an elite development trait, but just an impact. But Cole Hawker, 4-star, free safety, not bad. Kevin Rattigan, 4-star bust, has jammer. He has 3 mentals though, and he is an impact development. Desmond Booker, normal dev. That sucks. But another 3 mental trait player. Like, okay, we are really filling it out with the mentals, man, and I like that. Doug Choice is an impact development, so that, man. Ben Syria is a star dev. Let's go. Star dev for Max Boyette. We didn't even fully scout him there, but that's amazing. DT from the matter. I think he's gonna be the starter. Oh man, okay, maybe not day one, but you get what I'm saying. Like at the start, eventually he'll be the starter. Graham Isaac, normal dev. Talbot impact. Reggie Canaday impact. Right tackle Jamarcus Jordan impact. Floyd Hilliman impact. Man, I was hoping he'd be a little better. Don't get me wrong, these having a lot of impact is good. That means they're one above normal. So Floyd Osgood, impact tight end. And so is this gonna be the tight end, the first ever tight end that LT Jazz has that's actually good? We hope so. Floyd Osgood. He doesn't have the height that I like, but we'll see. Imari Hasty, Kona Kavka. So I've yet to draft, or not draft, but recruit a elite development player. Dante Wake. I've never done that in this series. Ezekiel Chukwuma. Impact. Sheriff Shelley, impact. That's such a cool, that's a funny name. Sheriff Shelley, I love it. Angel Mears. And Duke Lasco. So yeah, so no elite. That's okay. That is a dang good class. And this year we're going all out. You see LSU right there. This is our game opener. But before we get into that game, let's get into the schedule. So we have our season opener, and we are starting off going up against a ranked team, the toughest matchup we've by far ever had. It is going to be televised. That's pretty awesome. It's the only game apparently that is going to be where we get the main focus on. So this is a huge game for us. Then we'll face an FCS school, and then we go against Wisconsin. That is arguably a better team, a way better team than LSU. Then we'll rest up, get a break, and we start our conference season. Syracuse will open up against Liberty, Virginia. Okay, I feel like we can Southern Mississippi, Virginia Tech. I feel like we could start off 5-0, maybe even, you know, 4-1. I feel like Florida State. I don't know, dude. I feel like we got a good team this year. I I hope we can do good, man. We're a 3-star school. Our toughest games by far are LSU and Wisconsin. So we're gonna kind of gauge and see how good we are against those schools. With that being said, that does make me want to kind of talk about how many seniors we have leaving. Jake Turcotte, this is going to be it for him. His final year. He is getting the start at a 93 overall. So, yeah. But look at all these seniors we have. I hate to say it, but even Jamie Bell. This is our final season with this guy, man. I want it to be a good one. I think he's played very good throughout this series so far. But it's all going to be coming to an end here. He's got one bowl win. He's got a CUSA Conference Championship win. But we got a lot of seniors leaving. A lot of big names. And we're going to be trying to replace them with some big names. Jay Fresh is going to be leaving as well. Oh, wow. Yeah, this really stings. Dontavius Brown. So, yeah, we got some replacing to do. That much is for sure. And for the first time in the series, we are trying to get a couple 5-stars. Dontrell Stubbs, who we are winning big time, actually. And yes, he has had LSU, Ole Miss, and Mississippi State offer to him. They have the lead by the normal offering, but we basically need to hope that they don't add any time to this guy. Because if they don't, we should have a very easy win. Now, we want to get this guy scheduled as fast as we can. Dontrell Stubbs would be fantastic for us. None of the attributes really stick out too crazy. The 90 strength with the 88 finesse move is pretty cool. And I do like the abilities pocket disruptor and recoup. DL rally and fan favorite are pretty nice as well. And then Adrian Agnew, I was almost thinking about pulling out of this one, but you know what? I'm not going to do it. I'm going to try and get him scheduled. We are in the race, I feel like, against LSU. So we'll see how much time they want to put into this kid. We can't really put any more time into him because we're locked at 55. I would really like to have this guy. You can kind of see why. 98 speed. He would be the fastest player to ever trot onto the LT Jazz field. He also has the ability Shifty, and he's coming in with 3 mental abilities, Road Dog, the natural, and team player. With that 91 agility, 92 acceleration, and then 98 speed, we would just basically be throwing it up to this guy whenever we want. He's like basically Tyreek Hill. And we got some 4-stars that we are looking pretty dominant on so far. Some schools haven't offered yet, so it's too early to tell. But, here's another defensive tackle. This is a 4-star gym. And Tennessee is going all out for him, but yet they're losing. So this could be the least amount of players we bring in, but the strongest draft as far as skill goes that we've ever done in this series so far. If we can get these guys to work. This guy comes in with the natural winning time and Road Dog. but that 94 strength is elite. So if we got these two defensive tackles, Stubbs and Nacho, I'm gonna do a random generator name on my PC. That's what I've been doing. These names are awful. So awful. EA just, I don't know. These last names, like these names are just so stupid. A lot of them. But anyways, that's just my opinion. But yeah. So anyways, just want to update you on that. And my controller dies. Perfect timing. So, okay. We're here. We're going to get into this LSU game. Before we do, I want to just quickly show some career stats. Because this is the final. You know, we have a lot of seniors going in. And Jordan Gregory did finally catch Jamie Bell in overall. But Jordan Gregory does not have the start. Just because, I mean, I can't pull a senior out like that. It would make kids not want to come to our school. But you can guarantee Jordan Gregory is going to be getting some snaps. And then when Jamie Bell leaves, it's going to be Jordan Gregory's show for that one season, next year. I don't see anyone, taking a spot from him. So he's going to have 1 year as a true starter. But, I mean, he has played good as a backup in his career. 9 touchdown passes, 3 interceptions. But Jamie Bell trying to get to that 90 mark. If he could get to the 100 mark, it'd be insane. I think, 100 touchdown passes would be good. I think he could do it. I really do. At the same time, you got Jake Turcotte over here wanting to get past that 3,000. So we'll see. They're actually neck and neck for rushing yards. This is pretty interesting. And Jamie Bell's currently got him just whooped on touchdowns. But nevertheless, I think it's really interesting. It's pretty cool to see. Steve Blanco is actually a portal guy that we brought over. It's cool that his stats will show up here. You just never know with EA. But yeah. And then for receiving, we do have 2 guys leaving after this year, Dontavius Brown and Jay Fresh. Both pretty similar. Dontavius Brown's got a beat in yards by a pretty good bit and a lot of bit in receptions. So that just goes to show that Jay Fresh is a down the field deep threat beast. Andy has 18 touchdown receiving yards. I will be keeping career stat records for the LT Jazz school as well. So we're going to take a look at these guys at the end of this season before they leave to see what their stats are so they can set records. So it looks like Dontavius Brown, at least right now, is going to set the yards record and the receptions record. But it could go to any of these guys for touchdown record. It's probably going to go to CA. I mean, he is just a junior. So, yeah. Looks like Jay Fresh may not have any records, but he was a good player for sure. Maybe the biggest deep down the field threat or something. I don't know. But then for tackles, here you go. There's Jojo McNitt at just a junior, up here so high already. He's such a beast. And for sacks, right now, currently, Jeff Wallen, the senior DT, has the sack lead. Hartley right behind him. Hammer, who is, again, just a junior, is just 4 sacks behind them. So, and then Randall Glenn with 10. Now, we know the record is 14, but that senior DeMarvin he's obviously left. He's not on the team anymore. He's in the pros, on to bigger and better things. So he does hold that record. But one thing I did want to note is Hammer has officially moved to an edge rusher position. So that is the one biggest change. He is no longer going to be playing in the middle of the field. I want this guy going after the quarterback. Give it everything you got. So I expect to see his sacks to increase this year, so long as no injuries happen and whatnot. But let's go ahead. Let's get into this game. We're going to do one game here. Live on the mic. Why not? Because I know we're probably going to lose. But this is what I want this to be the rivalry going into the future, at least. You know what? Ooh, I have never actually wore the white. I haven't done this yet. It does look nice. This is our home opener, you know. I wanna do something a little, spice it up a little bit here. I'm in love with the LT Jazz unis. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's all I really end up using it, you know. Come to find out, but here we go. Like, I don't think I'll be using like another created team or anything like that. Like, I'm just in love with the LT Jazz unis, man. I don't know what it is. But here we are. You know, we are hyped. We should. A lot of this team is leaving, you know, this year. A lot of the main storyline players like Jamie Bell, Jake Turcotte, Jay Fresh, you know, and we have to replace those players. This may be the end of their story, but it's not the end of the LT Jazz story, right? The world continues to go round, and we have to figure out how to replace these guys. And here we are at the Aflac kickoff game. Possibly a new rivalry in the making as the LT Jazz climb the ranks to a 3-star school. And the LSU Tigers may have a new rivalry brewing down there in the swamps. We're going to find out if they do here today. Jay Fresh takes it to the 15. Not the best, but player to watch, CJ Peaks. That's their star wide receiver. But, of course, we all know the biggest player you need to watch out for is Jamie Bell, who is not on the field right now, actually. It's Jordan Gregory. Jamie Bell is good with his legs. Can also beat you in the air. Nice dump down pass to Jake Turcotte to start the day off. And we're going to play here and there. We're not playing every snap. But I really hope it has my updated, because I went through all this. So I'm hoping. I was actually wanting the freshman here to get some playing time. I don't think it saved my I don't think it saved my depth chart. That's going to be a little bit annoying. I hope it saved my depth chart. So, okay, I got to make sure. Okay, my third down back. I think I actually want it to be. I don't know, because Jake Turcotte's ball carry vision is really good. It's like 99. Yeah, so, okay. Power back has got to be. Oh. I thought we had this guy red. Oh, no. We did end up redshirting Nick Everett. Okay, so Samaya will be our power. For slot, you know what? I want to put CA there just to try it. Okay, here we go. So right edge rusher, left edge rusher. Yes, perfect. Hartley and Hammer. Those are the two that I want there. All right. And then our middle is Sheets, sub linebacker. Okay. I don't know, EA, man. You got to get your game together, bruh. I went through all that before this, but anyways. Jamie Bell comes in. They let Jordan Gregory get that first snap. And now it's Jake Turcotte, like, once again, getting the ball there. And we are set with already 3rd down here. Can we get it? I'm not gonna lie, it is pretty intimidating going up against the LSU Tigers. I mean, seeing all those stars up the front, you know, but hey, doesn't matter. We're having some success. Success right there. Up the gut, 1st and 10. We're gonna, you know, play this first drive and probably pop out of this game and do some simming. Oh my goodness. They sent the blitz, it got in, and Jamie Bell took a shot.
Dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and it forced the incompletion. He's looking for an open.
And once again, no time whatsoever. That's probably going to be the story all day. And that's Durham there getting in. 3rd and 17 now. Like, no one is getting their routes ran before pressure's getting there. That's quite insane. Oh no. Get that ball off. Oh my goodness, Marius Elam. And I just want to break this down. We're going to do some simming, but okay. Just because he got sacked twice, he's feeling a little pressure. He scrambles the wrong way. Could have probably went left. Panics. Tries to recover here. And sees a guy open right there. And they're just all over it. Oh my goodness, dude. We are playing a top school. I can feel it. Like, it is such a difference playing these bigger schools, man. It is no joke.
How do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping?
All right, not the best punt.
You've set up 4th and long. You're gonna get.
But there you go. All right, so JoJo McNitt. Obviously, we know he's our tackling machine. We'll see what happens. We're gonna do some simming. We did our offensive drive. Let's just do some simming here. 1st and 10. We know that they're probably gonna have some success. 3rd and 8. Can we get a stop? Yes, we can. JoJo McNitt right there. Getting the break up. And then they missed the field goal. Now it's time for our offense to get back to work. 13-yard rush by Jake Turcotte. Handing him the ball a pretty good bit here. 3rd and 4. And it's a huge play. Marius Elam belling out Jamie Bell once again. This time 30-yard bomb. And okay, we have a chance to get a touchdown here. We need this. And we got it! You've got to be kidding me. Dontavius Brown. And now he, I think, ties the lead for most touchdown receptions in LT Jazz history. Him and Jay Fresh are going back and forth, but I think Dontavius just took the lead with that. And yes, LSU may have some new competition here in the swamp. That's crazy. I keep calling this place the swamp. I know, obviously, like Florida Gators, that's their thing, but come on, it's Louisiana. Like, give me a break. Anyways, Tiger Nation, I don't know. 2nd and 7. I'll call them whatever the hell I want to call them. 1st and 10. LSU driving down the field. Can we get a stop here? This would be huge. No, we can't get it. So they're driving down the field. Another opportunity. Our defense has got to be getting tired, but they go backwards. And they punt that one away, it looks like. So Jake Turcotte back out there. We know our guys are going to be feeling the pressure here. Another sack. Jamie Bell goes down. They're going to be sore after this one. They're probably getting just battered and bruised out there. I don't want to overwork Jake Turcotte too much. I want him fresh for the year, so we will have to check on that. Another stop. Our defense is doing very good. All right. Let's just check on our guys real quick because it doesn't really update you like it should. What I've noticed, at least as I'm recording this, the wear and tear system works when you're super simming, but it doesn't work as intended when you're playing the game. It doesn't happen as much for some reason. But yeah, see, like right here, CA, like, okay. Keep that in mind. So far, so good, though. Wear and tear. A little bit on Joel Hammer there, his ankle. But keep our eyes on it. Right now, it is 7-0 LT Jazz, and we're going to get to see some more offense here. Going to focus more on the offensive side here in this episode. We're going to cut it back to the right side. I mean, let's be honest, there's really nothing there for us.
A lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn,
and I mean, I'm telling you, like, we have no time. It's quite insane how little time we do have here in the pocket.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He wants to pass it on second.
Oh, see, he dropped it. CA, you had it. CA, no way. I can't believe CA. Yo, LSU is very aggressive in their play calling. Got to remember that, actually. Oh, no. And he has that one covered. LSU has done some tape, watched some tape on Jamie Bell. Did you see this? Look at this. They already know how he likes to just go straight out of the pocket when he sees something. This guy right here never really fully engaged. Like, or well, he did, but he just knew. Yeah, he got off of it and just goes completely, just cuts, and then just destroys Jamie Bell. Like, wow, what a defense. What a defense. All right, let's punt this one. I want to practice on my kicking a little bit.
so fast and he can do some damage, but they did a nice job.
That's kind of better, maybe.
Came to him, he tried to throw the football.
Oh, man. 7-0. You know, these kind of games, they're not going to stay low scoring for long. You've got to get some type of offense going. 3rd and 8. Oh, that one stings. No one's gotten in for a sack yet. Could we get a sack here? No! You can't be giving up 3rd down and 13s. And now LSU is driving down the field. But yet faced with another 3rd down. This time they're not going to get it. But they will get the 3-pointer. So our offense is definitely looking a little weak against an elite top, you know, top of the line defense like LSU. We're just not on the same page as theirs. But you know what? Our defense is doing good. Our defense is doing just as good as theirs. You know, and they missed a 60-yard field goal. Come on, offense, wake up, give us something. 3rd and 2. No, it's 4th and inches. We're going for it. We are going for it. If you want to win big games, you've got to take big chances. And I'm a little worried because I do see Jake Turcotte is yellow. So keep that in mind here. 4th and inches. I like what I see. We're calling it. I like what I see. We're going to hurry up and call it before the 2-minute warning. I liked it, so I took it. All right, so let's check out what's going on with Jake Turcotte, man. Oh yeah, so he's feeling it. He is feeling it. -3 speed there. You can see it. -5 speed. Damn. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and bench him, man. I just think that's unplayable. Like 80 speed. You know, -13 awareness. This dude got a concussion? I don't know, man. Oh my goodness, that's rough. He's gonna be out of it for a while. So Steven Blanco, next man up. He's see if he can have any better luck here. 1st and 10. That's a huge call to go for it there, and it's a huge play to get it.
Leaves it with the back.
Oh, Steven Blanco's so quick. I could literally feel it right there, just in that 2-yard gain. But nevertheless, we need yards here.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly.
And throw it away. It's a fumble. You've got to be kidding me, dude. The speed of that guy. I didn't even get to... I was going to try and throw it away. Dude. What? I'm confused. I thought Jamie Bell was like the fastest player ever. Look at the speed. Look at this guy's speed. 94. What the heck? There's no way. What is going on with this game? It feels so. This doesn't feel right. There's no way. I mean, he catches me so fast, and then the ball just falls out. Like, bruh, I don't even know what to say. Like, what is 94 speed, dude? That makes no sense to me. Like, what? Where's this guy at? The left outside linebacker? Bro, what was his number? Number 90? Number 94. What's his speed? What? Are you gotta be kidding me, man. They didn't. They did us dirty there. There's no way he should have been that fast. 85 speed -2. So he's not even 85 speed. And then I don't know what his acceleration ain't that fast. There's no way. There's no freaking way. Well, that's not good. LSU has the ball. 2nd and 5. 3rd and inches. And now they're about to score. They've struggled in the red zone. And they're going to continue to struggle in the red zone. 7-6. LT Jazz defense has played phenomenal in this game. We're going to halftime. Well, boys, 7-6. LSU gets the ball at half, and I just got to think, you know, they're going to come out of the gates a different team, and oh my goodness gracious. Yes. Well, it's LSU, you know, you can only hold them for so long. You got to score points. And we're trying, but it's just not. Yeah. I just don't think this is a winnable game yet. We are showing that we can play competitive, but oh no. You got to think they're going to make halftime adjustments. And that is exactly what they've done. Halftime adjustment, interception, DeMonte Baker. 3rd and 12, we need to stop, and we get it. They make that field goal. Now it's 24-7 here. Getting out of hand indeed. CJ Peaks. Let's watch it one drive before we end this episode. I want to at least watch one drive. I'll sit back here so I can actually commentate. We're going to spread it 5 wide. Hasn't worked all game long. We'll see here.
He's got his man. And the
CA with the catch there. 3rd and 1. Man, we were in this game for so long. I really felt like we could have won it. But that will do it. Can Jamie Bell catch him? No. Okay. Let's get out of here. That's enough of that. So maybe this isn't going to be a rivalry quite yet. I do think I'm going to go ahead and pull Jamie Bell, though. There's no reason for him to stay in. Don't want to risk him getting hurt, plus making him feel bad, you know, more than he already probably does. And we're going to go ahead and make sure that Turcotte is not playing at all. Because don't want him getting hurt either. And we're going to leave everything else the same. But, yikes. Not the best opener. Let's go ahead and start simming this one. Oh, maybe possibly turnover. I'm not sure. 1st and 10, Marius Elam. We're going to take a look at the stats and see how the these bench players did, second strings and whatnot. Especially, you know, I really want to know how Jordan Gregory does. And we do get a touchdown. We went for the 2-point conversion. It looks like it missed it. And we get a stop. They missed the field goal. We have the ball back. Can we do something with it quickly? 4th and 4, and we didn't get it. So, or no, we did get it. 4th and 10. We got another one. But too little too late, I'm afraid. Let's watch this onside kick. Oh, there's an injury. Grant Huff. That's not good. Okay, onside kick here. It's an 11-point game. 2 touchdowns we would need, but we would also need that onside kick to come to us, and that's going to do it. So that is game, ladies and gentlemen. We made it interesting. I'll say that. We made it at least interesting. I mean, that first half, it was going in halftime 7-6. We fall apart third quarter, but fourth quarter, we at least made a little bit of adjustments. You know, but they are just a more, you know, a higher caliber team. We're still not there quite yet. I mean, we definitely competed. You know what I'm saying? You think about if they took us on 2-3 years ago, we probably wouldn't have even scored. We definitely wouldn't have held them to 34. So 34-20 is the final. To think that we had the lead going into halftime is also kind of impressive. Overall, Jordan Gregory took over the Haynes after the 2 interceptions. I just went ahead and sat Bell. And Jordan Gregory proved to play pretty good. He's like Jamie Bell, just without the legs. So, pretty similar games. As far as rushing goes, Jake Tricati got the ball 15 times, and he netted just 54 yards. Nothing too crazy there, actually. Steven Blanco, you could argue, had the better day. Getting in there for 1 touchdown. And Marius Elam played the best. Senior wideout. 6 receptions, 88 yards, and a touchdown. That's not too shabby. And for defense, you know, we played phenomenal, though. No sacks, no interceptions. It would have been nice to, you know, maybe get an interception. But look, we held LSU to just 6 points in the first half. I'm not blaming that on our defense at all. So we're close to an upgrade as the coach, but that's going to do it for this one. We're going to go ahead and advance this week. And we're going to get this season underway. So let's do that. Hope we can get some 4 stars in our next class. But I mean, look at us. 3-star, 85 overall, 86 offense, 85 defense. We're guys, get ready. LC Jazz are becoming a big school, and we're going to be competing in the college playoffs very soon, I think, on multiple occasions. So I'm excited. Hope you guys are as well. And I'll see you guys on the next one.
College football comebacks happen. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
All they needed were a couple of inches, and they were able to convert on 4th down.
And I like the play call. You don't have to be perfect when you just need a couple of inches. I mean, you got a back that you trust that can lower his pads, fall forward, go get it. Love the call.
Motion from the offense. Quick pass on the fly motion. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Syracuse right back at it. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
The give to the back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking downfield, it's Kingsbury. And that one's incomplete. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
From the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
On 3rd down, going up top. Zings it complete to the right. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Looking to throw. He caught it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. A very productive play on 1st down has now set us up with this 2nd and goal. Slams ahead. And he'll find the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Smashes it through for the PAT. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. The home team is within striking distance, but time is not on their side. Time to see if they can solve this riddle. The away team has a slight lead. They play a fun brand of football. Let's see if they can close this one out. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Boise State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the 1st down. 3rd down coming. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive.
This defense is heating up. They got an interception the last possession. You could tell breaking on the football really, really well. Seeing where the quarterback's throwing it, going to try to get it. Got another hand on it. Almost had another interception.
And this drive feels like it's just gone on forever, right? The clock is just ticking away. The defense is aware of that. It's got to be frustrating because you just allowed another first down, fresh set coming up. You've got to do something to stop this bleeding.
Fires to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Throws for the tight end. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. He got it, and that lead grows even bigger. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a...
And the quarterback is snowed under. Syracuse right back at it.
These are the perfect situations you love to be in. Known passing situations. These are not where the offensive tackles want to be. And when
he's loose down the middle. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Cuse. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Looking for blockers. Lowers those pads. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. If you're the defensive coordinator, no time to worry about bust. You have to sell out to get the ball back. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. They want that clock to run. Nice, solid fourth tackle from this sophomore. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll try to bully their way for the first. At the 45, on its way. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. From the gun, running back on the move. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Third and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Running back searching for a hole. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that will extend their lead even further. With that field goal, now it takes a touchdown to beat them, so you want to pin them back and then let the defense have a little room to work with. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field, trying to find his man on 1st down. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Syracuse right back at it. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. After this, it'll be a wrap. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
A lot of things had to happen for this offense to get back in the game, but how about the defense? The defense said, no, sir. We're going to end this one right now. Makes the big play, gets the safety. Not only going to score points, they get the football back, and the clock is on their side. The defense just ended this football game.
All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are surrounded by pageantry and tradition. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. All right, guys, here's our first look at this offense today. Here he comes. At any time this guy touches the ball, and he will touch it plenty, a bolt of electricity just goes through the stadium, David.
And they'll feature him. They'll give him the ball, like you said, a lot, early, often. And he's a guy that can make game-breaking plays. The offense is built around his ability to run the football, Jesse, make big plays for this offense.
Yeah, he really shoulders the load, right, in more ways than one. The offense goes as this guy goes. So it's going to be important in this one. They get him going early and often.
He saw man coverage, and the idea, just get it to my receiver as quickly as I can and let him work, David.
See man and see the cushion and see the guy backed up a little bit. Now I know I can get it to him right now and get a positive game.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He'll do it himself. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? They'll try to bully their way for the first. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. It's complete to the right.
And that is exactly where the football was supposed to go. Offensive coordinators call drag routes, anticipating man coverage. Even though the ball's only traveling 2, 3, 4 yards down the field, if the receiver is able to get a rub and create some separation and the quarterback hits him in stride, that little completion, that can turn into a 20, 30-yard game.
And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback
Snagged in the end zone. Velcro on the hands, and it's a touchdown.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Virginia's offense will get the ball for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody
And it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
Looking for a productive play on first down. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Tough running this deep in the red zone. He's got 4 down to the 11. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, the give, looking for room. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. And he'll take it in for a touchdown. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UCLA is down right now inside the Rose Bowl, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Pasadena today. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Penn State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game, because that hit is what caused that fumble.
Couldn't order better field position for this offense. They'll test the right side. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of his QBs, got a lot to focus on.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get ready.
Let's it fly. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Trying to make their way to the promised land on 3rd and goal. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Hand off from the shotgun. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Power football with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Cavaliers will try to pin them back with the punt.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. handoff to the lone back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Now on second down.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Quarterback on the keeper. Sweet cut there. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
They have declared their intentions on this drive, keeping it on the ground. It's 1st and 10 again. The give to the tailback. There it is, trying to bash it forward. He got a couple. It's down at the 11. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the ground with the back. Pickup of 1. It's down at the 11. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. The ball squirts free. And they did not secure the football. It bounces out of bounds. It is a touchback and a turnover. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
And you just got to wonder if the pass rush affected the QB's accuracy.
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. And the Cavaliers will call on their punt team.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Offense getting set for first down. Here's the handoff. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. He looks that one in nicely. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll throw it on first down. They're setting up the screen. Plays like that with just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
The offense will quickly use a timeout. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more, and he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. And they're in for a touchdown. That's the kind of skill that makes guys stars. The improvisational skills, the blinding speed, the ability to make the big play and make defenses look silly.
It's just straight silly. I mean, what do you want me to do? You put a guy that's that athletic, that fast, at the quarterback spot. Now you're telling me to defend the run, defend the pass, defend the scrambles. I mean, goodness gracious. I don't know what you want a defense to do. There's no stopping that guy.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll try the run. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. They'll leave it with him. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Ruston. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Joe in Lincoln Parish.
We're ready to get it started here in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Still on his feet. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They'll go to the ground. Still on his feet at the 45. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Now they're going to throw it. Working that left side. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Leaves it with the back.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like, the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting on this block, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets to first down. The Cavaliers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now on 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. And he'll find the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Right down the middle. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Oregon is just getting tuned up today. This is like watching an MMA fight where you start to question your own morals. Who sanctioned this bout? They're trailing by 14 to Nebraska. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. The quick out. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. New set of downs after that completion.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. He can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that completion a whole lot easier.
Now they'll run the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he can't escape, and down he goes. The defense was in the dime package. They didn't have to send an extra rusher. The big fellas up front took care of that.
Yeah, and all dime means is I'm bringing an extra fast guy on the field and taking an extra fat guy off the field. But listen, the fat guys still get home. Isn't that beautiful? The big, athletic defensive line still does a great job getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And here comes the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Boots' his first of the day away, was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. And the Cavaliers have this offense rolling. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Quick strike complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. It's reverse. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Zings it complete to the right. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Try to get it on the ground. The Cavaliers get enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, there you're seeing the mentality of this head coach in the game, going for it on 4th down. A lot of guys would have tried to kick a field goal, but I think this guy knows, hey, we're not going to win this game putting threes up on the board. We need touchdowns. Nice attitude.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing if they stop the pass, they win the game, and they have done that. Their guys have won one-on-one on islands. They've been able to get to the quarterback. They've been mixing up their looks. They haven't even allowed 100 yards passing in this one, and that's why they are way ahead here in the 4th quarter.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Stands in and takes, and it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3.
In situations like this,
Oh, it's out! Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way. Touchdown, Virginia! Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble. Safe to say the offense could have used a few more plays like that earlier in the game.
Too little, too late. At least you got something going. You got some kind of rhythm. The offense put some points up. But, man, if they'd have started a little bit better, they might have had a chance to be a little bit more in this ballgame.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. He leaves it with the back. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Quarterback will audible. They give it to him again. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's bounced out of bounds, but not before a very productive gain. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. The play action fake. Keeps looking downfield. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
This is a 3rd and long. He'll keep it himself. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
And you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan. And the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand. And more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a 4th quarter game.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. He's looking to throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. You know, you think 3rd and inches, let's see if we can get a big play. Instead, the defense turns in a big play.
Huge play, because you're thinking run on 3rd and is the quarterback decides to throw the football, and you still get to him, get after him, and now put yourself in a much better position on 4th down.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over.
There's not many play calls on the sheet to score a bunch of points really quickly, so you got to go for it here. I like the aggressiveness, but this offense continues to miss the mark, and they just got to score more points. They got to do better, right, Palmer? That's expert analysis. They got to do better.
They'll run play action. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is even bigger.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Fielded in the end zone, it's Moffitt. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Unloads to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And that ball is picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Quick release on the RPO. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Ineligible receiver, downfield, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got it. And it's in there for a touchdown. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. And the defense better do something about it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. The home team is within striking distance, but time is not on their side. Time to see if they can solve this riddle. The away team has a slight lead. They play a fun brand of football. Let's see if they can close this one out. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Boise State. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And this offense just keeps trying to find something to go well. They're down so big. There's still time on the clock. Maybe they can put something together, but so far today, this has been ugly.
first down sack for the defense. Brings up second down. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. Fires to the wideout. And the third down pass is incomplete. And the Cavaliers will punt this one away.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. He now has 80 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. From the gun, running back on the move. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. With the clock running, this should be the final play. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they've put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the park each and every week. And that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players. They've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack.